Hey, what's up, guys? I just immediately came off that other one. In fact, during this one, I'm gonna upload that one, if that makes any sense to you. Not on this one, because I did want to watch that or finish watching it. What's the age of consent? What is the age of consent? Like, the way I see that is like, if two 14-year-old people, and yes, I'm saying this because I'm 14, like they really think they love each other. I know because my last two relationships. Oh my god, been in three relationships. All three have ended. All three, I have no contact with the people who I broke up with anymore. Well, I mean, I guess like the last one I did talk to last night, but they weren't very interested in having anything to do with me anymore. You know, because I'm the fucking crazy one. This video is about relationships, guys. We're gonna go through all of my past relationships, whether they be serious or not. So my very first relationship was this girl. I'm just gonna put first name letters out there. Like, I'm not gonna like put their names out there except for one. And you deserve this, you fucking prick. Wait a minute. Then I gotta do it for the other one. Nah, I'm not gonna put no names out there. Alright, so the first relationship was with this girl named Q, right? And I mean, to me, she was awesome. Like, people didn't like her because she was weird or whatever, but I mean, she was alright with me. And it was with her. Oh my god. It was with her that I found out I was gay. So I'm like, hmm, don't really want to say anything, you know? I'm not trying to break any hearts. So that we went out for like what 3 months. It was a very short. Actually, no, we were together all up until the time I left North Carolina. So I mean, like, it had to be like 4 or 5 months, and it was still like a while after that that we were together. Like we were actually that was probably my longest relationship. And one day we just like stopped talking to each other at all, right? So now it's like, okay. I mean, don't really play for that team anyway, so I mean it's fine, you know. So then one day, if I go on my Skype, it's probably still there. In fact, let's go on my Skype because I don't know if it's there or not. Let's upload this video, but basically I was just like, well, sorry, but I don't really want a relationship with you anymore. And I said that in the exact same voice. So, I mean, like, oh yeah, so the second one was, let's see, was it Dylan first? Was it Joey first? It was okay. So then my next relationship was this person named D, right? And that relationship lasted all of one day, just one day. I guess there were different things in mind because we started out with a conversation, and I was like, oh, like I mean, my next three relationships were all from dating sites because like there's no one around here who would remotely think I was cute. So, yeah, deal with it. So like, the point of that's one thing that is kind of weird about dating sites where you skip that immediate like conversation friend phase where it's just like, oh yeah, you're a cool person. You see the game last night, and then like you sizing each other up like, on a dating site that you're both looking for a partner. Like there's no delusions about what's gonna be happening, which is both a good and a bad thing, because it kind of rushes things, which again is good and bad. Like it's a lot to explain. Like I'd have to be doing like a full-fledged video on it. Also, I'm doing stuff on my other monitor, so like what you don't see here is probably because I don't want you to see it. So keep that in mind. If I don't want you to see something, you're not gonna see it. I just want to upload the video. What the hell is this? What the hell is that? Oh shit! I didn't even realize. It's the same. Anyway, so then I was like, okay, so like, are we dating now? And he was like, yeah. Next day, hey, how are you? No response. So then I was like, oh, wow, you're a little bit of a slut. So then coming off that, I was like, oh, well, I mean, like, that's another thing that's like bad, really bad about me. I fall in love fast, like fast as fuck. Like, I fall in love way too fast, which is horrible because that's how you get heartbroken way too fast. Like, and it's happened once, which is the next story. But so what had happened was I moved on to Jay. Jay was nice at first, you know, seemed genuine, seemed like we actually cared about each other. This was around Thanksgiving time because I remember Panic at the Disco was gonna be on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day. That was so much of a disappointment. Brendan, what were you thinking? You lip synced Victorious. Like, what is wrong with you? I mean, you made up for it in the New Year's game night thing when you didn't lip sync Victorious, and when you did, don't threaten me with a good time. Oh, yes. I love hitting the high notes. Um, but yeah. So then, and I remember because there was like Trey Songz was on there too, and that like that person's favorite was Trey Songz. But I was all about Panic at the Disco. I was like, oh, oh yeah, the crowd, so just up in that, like, that song. So then, the cheating thing happened, and like, a random person, like, was like, does anybody know a person named Jay? This is what I saw in like the little status bubble thing, and I was like, huh, who is this random person that just happens to be dating somebody with the same first name and last name as the person I'm dating? Huh. That's just a little bit of a mystery. So then I was a little bit very pissed off at this person. I was like, what the fuck, man? You, no, 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 and no. I don't know who you think you are, what you think you're doing, but you better back up. Turns out, they didn't even know I existed. So then I was like, oh, alright. And I can go along with people really good, so I just was like, alright. So, Jay, you know this person named R? Fucking hell. I'll finish this later, guys. I'll finish it later.